Good.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not.
Good.
Wolf's kill.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Sure.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Let's go.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Yeah, you got him blowing the laundry?
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
That's crazy. You can't let the wind dry it out on its own? They know about the curse too, so like they're doing this on purpose. These guys are gonna die, man.
Half a moon since Bellen's tour.
Where's the last one?
I have something for you.
You can just let it on fire, right? You don't just stand over this?
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Alright.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
Oh, this is a blacksmith.
And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
He's still not done?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
What are you so angry for, dude?
Here. It looks like you need it.
The dude's gonna pop a vein being that angry.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
That's crazy,
Clive
dude.
has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
I know that building's stinky.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a
The
Chamberlain.
dude's gonna get hung.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle.
Okay.
He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
I got a girl back home. Name's Jill. Real nice. Doesn't really talk.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate.
Oh, more
and
deliveries.
deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total.
Oh, 3 deliveries
Grocer,
again.
An apothecary and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
I'm not gonna peek. Where do I go? Oh. Man, these side quests are either just kill something or deliver. Which, you know, makes sense considering this gameplay. There's not really much you can do in this game aside from fight.
Never do they get that color.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
What is this?
Times are hard.
Are these like drugs? What is this?
It'll make them less so. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it.
Yes, you did.
You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
You won't find carpets like this in the capital.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I will beat your head in, sir. Do not test me.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Oh, please tell me I get to kill this guy.
Speak of this to anyone, and there'll be nightshade in your morning gruel.
Ugh.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not.
Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming.
All right. Quickly now.
Well, this dude sells
Guards
drugs.
notice.
These has got to be drugs. Something illegal.
That isn't a burden off my back.
And this is for Etienne.
He's got to be selling some like drugs here.
Not just any drink.
The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers.
The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink.
Etienne likes it. Tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
All right.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes.
Yeah, like these quests.
How can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, these quests are really like simple. Like just deliver something, beat someone up. But like that's kind of like what Yakuza's quests are. You know, it's really just world building, which I don't mind. You know.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The Dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles
Oh, they're
about
crystals.
his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals. Even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Quest complete. We got one more.
The markets are a very...
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind.
I am so serious when I say that Clive could probably wipe out this entire place by himself.
The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
You really want to fight me?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
You want to fight me?
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back.
Oh, you really don't want to do this.
You don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it.
I don't need a moment.
Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
I'm good.
Now,
If that's what you want.
cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Stay down. Enough.
You yield?
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
You want to go?
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
You guys are embarrassing yourselves.
The bearer. Win the Dane's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Oh, you got potential. I'll give you that.
You guys are sad. You guys are sorry.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
These guys. Alright. Bro, that's the capital right there. Bro, that capital looks cool.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
What is Chloe?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good
Is this a
girl.
branded or an animal?
So quiet, and she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost.
Is this a branded?
Oh, she must be starving too.
She's not telling me what she is.
In that case,
The way this game is going, I can't tell if this is an animal or a branded.
to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Chloe's a person, dude. This is not like a cat or anything.
These fields.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh?
Because I'm gonna snap that broom and shove it into your...
The village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette.
This is a branded, dude. This is not an
Last
animal.
I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill.
This is a branded.
That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
This is not an animal. This is a branded.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
The way they're not mentioning the fact that it's like an animal and they're just referring to it as a pet. This is a branded. This is a person.
Chloe?
That's not Chloe, is it?
More brown than white.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
Chloe's a person.
Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Bro, they're dead, dude. That's Chloe.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Nah, that's dead, bro. I told you it was a person.
You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
Clive, you can punch her like once. Punch her like one time.
And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Clive, you can punch her like once.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
What the heck, dude? That took a turn. I knew it was a person!
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
This place is crazy, dude.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, Branded, here, now.
What do you want?
You're late. What kept you?
I don't work for you.
For what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
What, you can't do it yourself?
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But the wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over. That's enough.
Ew, he kicked it so hard in the face. What's going on here?
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk.
Bro, can someone get Joffrey out of here before I slap him?
Looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Bro, get Joffrey out of here. I'm glad I killed your dog. I said it! I said it! I'm glad your dog is dead. Yo, these guys are insane.
Work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Clive, we could wipe out their entire family. No one needs to know. You know, no one needs to know. No one needs to know what we do to them.
You, Branded, come here this instant.
What, you want to talk trash?
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return.
Clive, please let me... Clive, let's kill them.
Wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me?
Clive, please kill them.
The sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you?
Clive, like, stab him in the leg at least.
Dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial.
Clive, please let me kill him, please. Oh my god, these guys.
Bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Good.
Is this your doing?
Of course not.
Good.
Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss.
That kid is dead.
For their help.
They killed a kid.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
That's crazy. No way, dude. I like this quest. Oh, these last two quests are pretty good. Dude, these people are crazy. Everyone here is crazy.
Are you Bertrand? The Dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him.
I noticed.
Even with the Dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master?
Why do you guys always have to yell?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I...
Like, you're such a punk, too. Like, you just submitted immediately.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But although it was an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thing.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dane. Anything.
You're such a little weasel, dude.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
This empire sucks. I need to be out of you. I need to be out of your presence.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Uh-huh.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Great.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
It's over. Keep your distance, boy.
That's enough. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
There you go. Well, they're both dead now.
Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
They probably killed each other.
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Weren't expecting any new branding.
If it was a...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
All right.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
All right. I'm gonna end this here.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
Are there corpses over here? Bro, are there corpses here? You morons.